What up, though, y'all? It's Chris, broadcasting to you from the D. And I wanted to kick it with y'all about this statistic that I've been seeing thrown around out there, and that's gyms are going bankrupt and 60% of men are leaving. Now, that seems a bit extreme. Not the not the gyms going bankrupt, because that makes sense. It can be very difficult for gyms to attract new members and keep them paying. One strategy that some of them have done is that they're going with this $20 and under model. The reason why that really works, I think Planet Fitness kind of mastered that with the whole $10 and $20 tiers. It's because $10, $20 is not significant enough for people to worry about canceling it. The hurdle is actually convincing them to sign up. If they sign up and they never come in, it's a win for the gym because they're not going to go through the trouble of canceling something that's only taxing them for $10 a month or $20 a month. The black card at Planet Fitness, which that's the premium one, right, is $20. So even if you're getting that and you never go, or if you go once a week and you never take somebody with you, taking advantage of being able to bring somebody, you're not really tripping about that. So the gyms that kind of have went with the lower, I guess the struggle gyms, you can kind of classify them as the gyms that have went with the lower price points. If you can attract enough people to sign up and just be okay with paying monthly and never going, you'll do okay. That's why it seems like Planet Fitness, for as far as I could tell anyway, Planet Fitness is going away. Well, not going away, but doing very well. It's not one of the ones that's going away anytime soon. But some of the kind of like startup, mom and pop, I'm ambitious and I want to open up a gym. Those have a harder time because they have limited funds that they're starting off with, and they don't have the marketing machine that Crunch or Planet Fitness or LA Fitness has. So it could be a bit more troubling for them. So I could see that. But 60% of men leaving the gym, yeah, I don't know about that, man. I don't think that's really that accurate. I think at any given time you can go into any gym and it's going to be 80 to 90% men there. Like, really, I think you can go into any gym at any time of the day, anywhere here in America, and minimum, it's going to be, the people that are there at the time are going to be men, majority. It's going to be like 80%, 20% women ratio. And I'm not just speaking from like experience here in the city. I do a bit of traveling around, or at least I was. I might do a little more. We'll see. It was fun doing Delta coming back from CT recently. So this summer I am kind of leaning towards going to visit my family in California. I probably figure out a gym nearby to go to while I'm there, and I have no doubt it'll be the same thing. Like going to the gym has largely been a man pastime, a distressor for men. Not to say that women don't go there to the gym, but women are oftentimes there for very different reasons as the men are, which some would say that's part of the problem. You got all of the thirst trap stuff where you got women setting up their tripod, and if you happen to just glance in their direction for half a second, they're trying to make you TikTok infamous by claiming you were creeping on them. That's slowed down a bit since you got people like Joey Swole who've put them on blast, but it still exists. So I don't really think that the gyms are losing members like that, especially males, because fitness content right now seems to really be popping. I mean, fitness content, as far as I could tell, seems to be the most popular that it's ever been. And these people, they're very influential. I mean, if they can't inspire you to get into the gym, nobody will. But yeah, in terms of fitness content, it seems to be still a very lucrative genre. So I'm just not really seeing this in real world. When I go to the gym, obviously my gym is primarily men. Here's something that I have noticed, and people don't really talk about it all that much. The women who be having their tripod set up, trying to paint some random guy out who just happened to look in their direction as a creeper, those be the main ones that be in all the dudes' faces. I've seen it, man. And they have a type too. Like if she's got on some Chucks or some Blazers, avoid looking at her direction if you see she exercising. If she got on some tight Nike sports bar or some Lululemon top, avoid looking in her direction, man. If she's got on makeup in the gym, avoid looking at her direction, bro. I'm telling y'all. See, not to be funny, but I'm not the guy that they're looking to capture. If they catch me looking in their direction, they're flattered. If they catch some of you looking in their direction, though, you're a creeper. So I'm just saying, this is one of the reasons why I be trying to tell y'all to evolve, essentially, become the best version of yourself, get your body together, groom yourself, smell good, all that, because oftentimes that's the difference between flirting and harassment. You guys ever seen that meme where it's got the one guy, who's attractive, saying you look sexy in that dress, and she's like totally flattered by it. And then it's got the not so attractive, morbidly obese guy saying you look sexy in that dress, and she's like offended. It's harassment. So, I mean, that oftentimes is it. I think we got some noise in the distance. Sounds like an ambulance about to go to one of the hospitals over here. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, avoid dealing with certain types of women when you're at the gym. Just avoid entirely. Don't talk to them. Don't even look in their direction, because you will become a story time. But just like there's guys that they will behave that way towards, there's guys who they want their attention. I'm telling you, I seen this one chick in the gym. I mean, she had on some tight sports top. Her headlights were on, and she was all in a couple different guys' faces. And I was just laughing at this because they're sitting up here talking to her, pretending like they don't notice that she got hard nips. It was just absolutely cracking me up because she knows she does. She knew she did before she left the locker room. Hell, she might even did stuff in the locker room to make sure that they would be ready when she went out there to the gym floor. So there's a bit of light politics to the gym atmosphere, but it doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand it. Certain chicks you just avoid at all costs. If it's one of these thirsty chicks, avoid them at all costs. If she's dressed a certain way, I mean, I'm sorry, if she's dressed a certain way, you can pretty much categorize the type of chick that she is. So if she's wearing blazers, chucks, Lululemon, tops, or the pants. If they got the tightest of the tight bottoms on, be it shorts or pants, to where you see an imprint, you know what I mean? Like you know what type of chick that this is. But yeah, that's how you stay from being in one of these or getting caught up in one of these thirst traps, is that you just don't even look in a direction. I mean, I'm not even the type of person that they're trying to ensnare in their thirst traps, and I still don't even look in a damn direction. So yeah, those chicks that act like they dress up in the most provocative stuff for attention, and then act like they don't like the attention that they're getting because they're just complaining about how much of a creep you are for having the audacity to look in their direction because they're, dressed in a lingerie essentially at the gym. The right guy looking in her direction, she's like loving it. So yeah, I guess I could pretty much leave it there, man. I don't really see the whole bankruptcy thing happening with gyms. I mean, I'm sure that there are, but I don't think it's any higher than any other time. And as for the 60% of men leaving, I just don't really see that, man. I really don't. I mean, there might be some who get into calisthenics and go to the park because it's hot now, it's the summer, but it just doesn't seem like men in mass are canceling their subscriptions and leaving the gyms. If they were, please believe that these gyms would change up. They would get to the bottom of why are men leaving, and stuff like the setting up tripods and thirst trapping dudes that will get instantly ate up and done away with. But it's not costing them business. That's why they're not doing anything about it. So again, I'm gonna leave it there. Hit me with a like if you like what I do. Hit me with a sub if you like what I do. Hit me in them comments. I'm holla at y'all. Peace.